The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the planes. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The battle of the Outlands awaits.
Where did we last leave off? Well, our adventurers found themselves upside down in a bubble of evil created by a living sleep spell. They then found a cool staff, then followed a magical tune to a doorway where the team figured out how to open it with some seriously good rules. Then, emerging from there was a Torah Dhakaani, a Ador Kala dirge singer. Hey man, I didn't make it up. This is, blame it on Keith Baker. An army then marched out past our heroes and entered the ruins of the long abandoned city. Will our adventurers stop Kay in time, capture the heart of Sybaris, or find themselves a prophecy where they lounge on a beach drinking Mai Tais? Only time will tell. So let's start you out with the opening scene. As the doors have opened up, this druid lady stands up and these goblins in black armor start marching out. They're carrying bows and they fill the ruins of this ancient Dhakaani city. Lights go on in some of the towers that are still standing. Hobgoblins begin yelling orders as the city begins to come to life. Several druidic orcs gather in the center of this town and begin chanting. And their chantings keep growing louder and louder to a giant crescendo, pushing back this black fog that surrounds the city until the city is clear. And here you are, adventurers, sitting there in the middle of the city with this old orcish druid. What are you guys doing?
Do you know how to get to the glowing chasm?
I do not know what is going on around here. I just emerged from thousands of years our people were below the world. We just emerged. I do not know where you speak of.
Gotcha. All right. So y'all are going with our kobold friend, right? To the Glass Plateau.
We are heading to the Glass Plateau. We have been told through prophecies to meet that we would be able to come back to the top side of the world again. We live too far close to Kyber, and now we are emerging here, knowing that the Dalkier are rising again. We are here to put a stop to them once and for all, but we need to form an alliance with the dragons, and we will meet them at the Glass Plateau, and that's where we're heading. And if your friend wants to join us, he is more than welcome to.
Yeah, I believe he's bringing a dragon there, so it's good that he'll go over.
He could use some help, yeah.
Yes, he's more than welcome. And where do you guys plan on heading?
The chasm, glowing chasm. It's in the Cerberus. By the way, if you see a guy named K, feel free to just and J mimes snapping necks.
Is that his whole name? Just K?
I wasn't really. Actually, Jay would probably know. What's his full name? What's his full name, man?
Me?
Yeah, what's his full name?
I can't speak giant. Only you know that. You're gonna have to fill that in. What is it, your sister's first name? Oh.
So, Jay says about 10 words, and then says, but you guys don't like saying things like that, so shorten it down to K. He's with the you call him Dalkir. So yeah, he's with them.
So wait, is your name not really Jay?
No.
Wow, your mind is just blown.
Have I not said my name to you?
Maybe you have. It's been a crazy while since we've met.
I don't believe I introduced myself to you, Zora. Yeah, I'm Jay. If you want, texted for a while, but he gave up. You could call me Jorloth, Common Arctis, Faltnin, Ket, Inka, Omnig... fuck. Omnimacht, Lomsti, Him, Coral, Greckerfast.
Like, is the fuck part of the name, or...
That was something that Tex added in halfway through because he kept on messing it up so many times. So I'm putting it in my own name.
I'm just going to keep it a J. That's what you need to remember. I'd say in a hurry.
Your Majesty, lady.
Oh, I am not royalty. I'm just a dirge singer. Think of me as someone who keeps the history of our people.
Oh, gotcha. Well, I would love to talk to you more about that at another time. But do you have any advice or supplies to help us travel through this land?
I do have advice for your musical friend there. He shows much promise. There is intricate weaves that he has done to be able to allow us to come topside. How did you learn such music?
And you mean the music I played to open up the door? You mean that?
You are able to weave magically with your words in your instrument. It takes many years and decades for us to even come to half of that, and you were able to match and hear my music all the way here. How did you? Who taught you this?
Well, my parents, family did. The clan did.
That is amazing. Well, you show such promise. You could be a gatekeeper like us. You should join us. We could teach you so much.
I'd rather have the freedom of travel as an artist. So,
I think Jay will lean in to Zora. I think they just have a dragon fetish. I would go with him.
She actually starts to sing, and those that are Charles and Zoroth can feel that she's weaving something magically with her voice. Definitely Zoroth. You can see it more because this is your school. And you can see that there's an image floating above you guys now. One of mind flayers and these abomination monsters emerging, and orcs. But these orcs are wearing shiny armor and spears, and they're very organized. They're not the type of barbaric orcs that you are used to seeing. These are very well trained army, and they're fighting back against these monstrosities. And she's singing about them fighting in this war with Dalkir, and upon defeating them and sealing the stained one away, their Dalkir were put a curse upon the name of their tribe is the Dhakaani, again on the Dhakaani, and they retreated. The Dhakaani retreated underground because they knew if they stayed topside, this curse would linger. And that's what happened to the goblins topside. They became barbaric and began infighting, and the goblins began fighting orcs, and the orcs fought the goblins, and they became separated into single tribes, and this once grand army and grand empire began to crumble. But yet the curse remained topside, and they were able this group of orcs here were able to keep the curse away. And she stops singing, and she says, "This is our history."
Fascinating and very impressively shown.
Thank you. We'll leave a force behind here for those that were hesitant, because we've been down below for thousands of years, and a lot of our people did not believe this prophecy would be fulfilled and we would come topside again. But now word will spread and more will appear. The numbers we have here will triple. So we'll leave a little here, force here for those that are hesitant. Faith is fragile. Rest now. We will be heading to the Glass Plateau early in the morning. It is our honor to escort Belanak. But first, Dragonborn, I must teach you this song. And she teaches the song that you heard the women in the center of town chant. And I will let you roll for the first roll of the night here. If you can perform this and memorize it, this will create a ruin on the ground to keep the fog at bay, to keep a little bit of the fog at bay. All right? In a 20-foot radius. Are you ready?
No.
Two 15s. I need a 15 of a performance, please.
As long as I don't roll a 1, I'm fine.
Just don't nat 1. It's so simple. Like, I mean, what's the likelihood of that? Okay,
There
you're
you go.
fine.
Well, 1 is 20.
Okay. And now an Arcana of a 19.
Oh, come on.
You did that last time. It was super simple.
I just do it, you know?
Yo, it's just
Nice.
that easy.
Yes,
I
a
just
23
do it.
performance and a 26 Arcana. She's like, you are a phenom. It would take months for our promising gatekeepers to learn this, and you pick it up like nothing. Please, your talent is wasted. Join us. You could be one of our best.
I think his talent is not necessarily wasted where we're going.
I still prefer, having the freedom, traveling around. I really prefer that.
Yeah, the freedom's nice and all, and I do want to reiterate, if we don't succeed on our mission, the universe ends. I don't want to disparage your own group, but our mission is just as important as yours. We've just not had to wait thousands of years to accomplish it.
I see. Well, rest here, and then we will see that you are adequately prepared for your journey. Nice rolls, man. Okay, so what this does is it's a concentration spell. All right. So you play it. You can tie it off the threads, but it's there. You have to have concentration. So it will create a 20 by 20 space where the fog is dissipated around you. So now you guys can take your mask off and all that.
Wouldn't Liam and Tiny do the same thing?
You don't know.
Oh, wow.
Lehman's tiny hut. Is this an action to cast?
Yes, this is an action because he's going to have to sing.
Yeah.
Tiny
Yeah.
hut takes like 10 minutes.
Tiny hut takes a minute if you're casting it normally, and 11 if you don't. So, like, if we're in a combat and someone's mask shatters, this might be a
Yeah.
little.
It's
Might be a
cool.
little useful. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like a normal action, or is it like a proper spell, like which left spell slot?
It is an action. It's just you're adding it's just an arcana able to mimic the weaves, and it is one action, no levels.
Okay, I really need to up my intelligence. Whatever I can.
Now, Jay, Kami comes running up to you, and he's got who has the staff?
The staff was given to Telok at the end because we were like, all right, have fun on your journey, cuz. And I gave him the staff of the woodlands.
Wait, Toak?
Yeah, I gave it to Toak. I put it at the end of my notes that I gave the staff to Toak.
No way, because you found it in the Mournland. How the heck did you give it?
I thought Toak was with us. Toak was with us on this journey. Toak is in our party.
Dresden.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dresden. My bad.
Yeah.
Dresden has the staff. I put down
Okay.
Toak completely. My bad.
She looks at the staff and she's like, "This staff looks familiar. Where did you find this?"
Dead.
It was on a
goblin.
body.
Yeah, dead goblin out in the Mournlands.
I see. Well,
The guy was dead. We tried to save him, but
this is part of a druid sect from the top side. One of our people on the top side here. She must have been following the prophecies towards us. And you said this person is no more?
I mean, I think probably put him to rest, but yeah, he was dead by the time we got there. He was trapped under some vines.
Well, that is a shame to see one of our brothers perish, but he was so close. And she's in deep thought. And she turns around and her dreadlock with bones begin to dangle as she says, "We have a lot to do in a short amount of time. Anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask, but there's a war to plan." And she turns around and starts barking orders at these other druids, and they start getting things and planning things.
Yeah, we should probably start getting ready to go also.
Oh yeah, that's fair. Hey Zoroth, you're from Eberron, right?
Yeah. I'm a little bit east, Kibara, yeah.
So
Weird.
what are these used for? And Jay will pull out a dragon shard.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'd probably recognize that also.
So
right?
those that are from Eberron are very familiar with dragon shards. Zoroth, do you know offhand what they're used for?
Like out of the game?
Yeah, out of game.
I think they're used for like the magical appliances and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the dragon shards are pieces of the progenitor dragons. There's 3 of them, and some can be located from Kyber, which is the Underdark, and they're just pieces of these dragons. And then there's Sybaris up above. It's like a ring around Eberron, and then Eberron itself is a dragon, and you can find some of those. And each one of these has magical properties. And you guys, both both Charles and Zoroth would definitely know about these.
Yeah, that's a dragon shard.
Yeah, what's it used for? I have one.
Oh,
I like purchased it at a bazaar a while before I met either of you.
I know what it's used for.
You can give me an investigation.
17.
What color? Do you remember what color it was?
I think in my head it's green because it's not the same. Hold on. It's the ring of debris that circles around Eberron. My dragon shard is in my notes similar to that.
Okay.
But that's the only bit I have because I controlled F dragon shard in my notes. That's all I have about dragon shards, and I just have one in my inventory. So it's similar to the one of the ring of debris around Eberron, and I got it from the asteroid bazaar, and that's all I know.
That should be the Cyprus one, right?
Yeah, the Sybaris one. So Charles, investigation, very quick. You don't have a lot of your instruments to really do any. You're just quickly doing an attunement, just checking the power level of this thing. Does not seem super powerful. Something that maybe common people could get access to. Nothing. You've seen plenty of dragon shards like this that could light up, lamps or some type of smaller contraption, but nothing that would be super powerful.
Yeah, that's not one of the most powerful ones, but it could do some light magic. Make some things run.
Could you use it in place of a wand or something?
Could it be an arcane focus?
You would need to put it into something to power it. It would not itself. Think of it like a battery.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, we had better arcane focus. Let's slap a dragon shard onto Charles's wand.
Could we put the dragon
just
shard in
duct
my
tape.
book?
Just duct tape it.
Yeah, just duct
I put
tape.
in the back of the book.
You want to put it in the back of the book? Okay.
No, I mean Jay has no use for it. He can't cast spells.
All right. Let's let the dice decide here. Why don't you roll me an percentage die, please?
Let's see if I destroy Charles's spell book.
Everyone knows
Possibly.
I'm great at them.
Possibly here.
Come on, what's the worst that can happen? You won't roll poorly. You just won't. When have we ever rolled poorly on percentage dice?
When have I specifically?
What have you specifically
We're not
rolled poorly on?
teleporting, so it should be fine.
Oh,
Hey, listen,
a
if you
10
were-
out of 100.
If you were a cleric, you would have summoned your god like 80 times by now.
Okay.
It's true. Okay, I'm gonna.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Sense. Would this be an ability check or saving throw?
You guys
or
are
attack?
about to do saving throws here.
Okay, but I can't use the chronal shift on that roll.
He just wants to re-roll. It'd be fun.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, let's go over it. So what's gonna happen now is okay, so because you're gonna see a bright flash begin to happen. Now, it could be good, it could be bad. You want to chrono shift this, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know,
Yeah.
let's re-roll. Let's see if we can get lower. So, are you a lore bard, Zoroth?
No.
Dang it.
I'm up.
It would have been great if you could cutting words it to make it negative.
All right, so as that sparks begin flying, I'll really quickly rewind time
Okay.
and
So this
put it in a
bright
different
flash-
spot.
Go. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, just the bright flash of light, and I'm like, oh nope. And so I'll rewind a couple seconds, and I'll try like etching it into a different spot of the book.
Okay, roll that.
Yo,
A 20.
it's double. It is technically a natural 20. I mean,
You're not
Out of
wrong.
100, not as bad. Okay, let's go with dexterity saving throws, please. Looking for 17s, please.
Oh,
from
boy.
everyone.
Everyone, because you're all around. You handed them.
Ooh, 11.
All right. 23.
23.
Good. And Zoroth.
No, that was 11. That was 13.
Okay. So what happens is this black ink just sprays out of your book and covers you, Charles, from head to toe in this black inky substance. No damage. Same thing with your Zoroth. This black inky
I cast
substance.
prestidigitation immediately.
It's like it's like those safety tags at the store when you try to take them off
cool,
and exploding.
Yeah, definitely. Or like the bank, when you rob a bank or something.
Yeah.
And die packet, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, your book, like, it was a safety mechanism on the book that you triggered with this thing, and that, like, it's defense mode. And you guys are both. Then a couple of the orcs turn around, like, what the hell's going on over here?
I'll try that again later. There.
Don't worry, guys. They're just doing magic stuff. So, like,
Yeah. I'm also casting prestidigitation, Charles.
Yeah.
Just do. And the
Yeah.
buck.
Yeah,
And the
I'll
floor.
put the
Yeah, everything.
digitation just my face in the book, and then I'll stop, and he's like still going, and I'm like, oh, okay.
And Jay,
Everything.
what did your character do here to, like, dodge this?
So Jay is like he has like a really good at reacting to things very quickly. So he like sensed something was wrong, and then felt, that's the feeling I get when time rewinds. So he just dives to the floor out of the way, as soon as the rewind happens. And so that's why he's nowhere close to anything when it pops off.
Perfect. Okay. Is there any? Oh, and the dragon shard kind of clatters to the ground. Who's picking it up?
Yeah, I think Jay will pick it up.
All right, you got it. Okay.
It won't explode on Jay. He got no magic.
Anything?
Do you want to try? Do you want to try to put it on your instrument?
Considering what happened with the bug, you know what? I can repair it anyway. Oh, that's exploded in a million pieces.
You want to put it on your? I mean, I have a spare lyre in my bag if you need it. So yeah, if you want to try and put it with your instrument, and Jay will hand him the dragon shard.
Oh no, do I have to roll D100 too?
Wait, is your instrument magical?
Shit. I was planning to take the legendary lyre still. What? I still didn't put it in.
So yeah, you have to get it approved. I mean, before you throw it in there. Yeah. So but that's a magical instrument. You do want a magical instrument?
Yeah, that's my second magic item.
Okay. Then roll me a D100, please.
88.
88?
Nice.
That's good.
Yo.
Okay. So you put it to where do you put it on your instrument?
I would assume, you know where the buttons are.
Yep.
At the end of at the butt of the instrument. There's probably a slot for something like that over there.
Okay. So you put it in there and it kind of vibrates, and what are you gonna do? You feel this magical surge, like a tingling of your finger. Like if you put your tongue on one of those D batteries, you feel like that on your fingers.
Well, I've actually done that. So. I've had a boring childhood.
That's how you know that it's still working. So
I usually do the drop trick.
So what are you gonna do?
It works. So I'm just gonna test it out. The thing that people play when they're trying to strum an instrument to get it to the right thing. I'm gonna try that now for a quick
Yep, and you feel like this electricity going from string to string, and now it sounds like an electric guitar or whatever,
Now you can actually play Dragon or Through the Fire and the Flame.
I don't have enough fingers for that.
Yeah, it's like now you have an electric.
Oh, huh.
Oh, glad we didn't get exploded on again.
Better than what happened last time.
I mean, I can make it explode if you want to, but I'd rather not.
Yeah, let's try to avoid that.
For now.
Hey, this is a very dumb thing. Jay would like to do something. Way back 80,000 years ago, Jay when he touched the eye, you gave Jay the ability to cast Blink.
Yo.
Does Jay still have that ability?
You got the eye off your hand, man.
Yeah, I did. But just in case, I just noticed that I do have it. All right, good. Just making sure.
You do not.
But yeah, Jay doesn't have it. Jay can't do anything during long rest, so Jay will just, I guess, long rest and meditate.
Okay.
If no one else.
Why don't you roll me a wisdom check, please?
Sure.
Looking for a 21.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot of... No. You're just meditating. You hear when you're meditating, there is such a faint connection and you try to listen, and it is so faint you can't pick it up, and you just let it go and start just calmly relaxing. Okay, and let's see what else you guys want to do? Downtime here. Anybody want to do anything?
And I don't think Jake can do anything.
I'll take a
Food is
look
being
into like
sorry, Charles. Food is being prepared for you guys to eat. Nothing really great. But it's food.
better than rations.
Yes. Go ahead, Charles.
I'll take a look into the book and make sure nothing smeared all over it or anything.
No.
And try to study.
Okay. So go ahead. Looking for an investigation. Not investigation. Investigation of a 19.
21.
Hey, there we go. All right. Oh my gosh, where were we? So I think it's where there was this demon lord opened a portal, and he used his last vestige of will, knowing that this shard of pure evil that was thrown in, that was about to enter the plane of the gods, he stopped and knew if he threw it in to the plane of the gods, the evil shard would corrupt everything and this universe would die, including himself. So he summoned a portal to the elemental chaos, threw this shard deep into it, and it landed in this abyssin ocean, a multi-layered aquatic dimension connecting all the layers of this newly formed abyss. These 12 Oberiths emerged through that rip in the fabric of time and space and now entered this new domain. Tharizdun quickly turned on these new horrors, and a great battle occurred until the Oberiths retreated, because Tharizdun now had the power from this shard of evil and was able to actually stand up to these 12 Oberiths. They retreated to different corners of wild space. Around this shard of evil that he threw into this abyssal ocean grew the abyss, swallowing this shard deep within it. The primordial gods of Dagon and Demogorgon were the first ones to locate it. They fought within this new bubbling abyssin ocean against each other, trying to get to this shard of evil that is just in the middle, bobbing up and down in this ocean. And once one gets close enough, the Demogorgon would rip Dagon back, and they'd fight to get close. Rising up out of the ocean is Obax Ab, the demon of decay. He raises up and seizes this shard. Being the weaker of the lords, the Oberiths soon took control of his mind and ordered him to throw this thing into the astral sea once again. Obax Ab launched himself towards the portal to the astral sea, but the primordials of Behemoth, Orcus, and Demogorgon attacked him at just about before he was going to go to this portal, flinging him back into this ocean. The seas evaporated and this large fissure formed, creating what is now known as the Grand Abyss. The remaining demon lords plunged after this shard that went into this chasm. This shard is falling fast, down, down, down. The further that these remaining demon lords traveled down after the shard, their powers begin to fade. And one after the other one stopped their retreat down into this chasm, and they went back up to the abyss. All but one primordial, Garish, who kept his pursuit, and the demon lord was never seen again. And your book flies up out of your hand, flutters around, and closes down on the ground. Wow, finally went through that book. Congratulations.
All right. Oh, that was quite the vision. Good night. And he'll just go and pass out.
Hallucination? All right, good night.
That's how I roll.
Zoroth, what do you want to do?
See, I do want to try this at least once, but I will do that later. Because I think I know a situation where it can come in handy later on.
Okay. What is it?
So I'm not. Well, it's about the dancing item.
Okay.
I can do. I won't do it now yet.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, a little bit later. So you're just gonna relax. You're
Play a tune.
Okay.
Play a tune or two.
Okay. Yeah, people are enjoying your music. Just one of the dirge singers comes up to you and says, "You play fantastically. My teachers have been commenting on how well you play."
I mean, I've just been here for how long has it been like since we've been here?
Several
hours
hours.
now?
Several hours now. It's getting
Several
well
hours.
into the night. Jay is meditating. You can't tell if he's asleep or meditating. He's like that. And Charles was just like stuck. What were you doing, Charles? Were you in a corner or something?
Yeah, I was in a corner, and like you see him like making notes and stuff, looking at his book, and then all of a sudden, all of the lines and like stars and charts on the book and stuff just light up, and he just gets like super still, and then just kind of collapses, and he's like, "Oh, okay, I'm turning in."
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, sleep is my meditation, so. But with some hours, I'm already one of the most popular person here.
So you're gonna lay down for the night, Zoroth, or you got anything you want to accomplish in your downtime here?
I don't have much I can accomplish right now. No.
Okay. All right. So we'll fast forward. It is bright and early. It's hard to tell what time of day. All you know is your body wants to get a couple more hours of sleep, but you know that you guys should be getting up as everybody around you is making noise as these armies are preparing to head off. Dresden is there wishing you guys well. I did want to thank you. We're heading out right now. Good luck.
Yeah, have fun with the dragon cultists. Hope you do your thing. Good luck.
He salutes
Jay will-
you.
Jay will thumbs up with his one hand.
And he turns.
Oh,
Yep.
no. Sorry, this is
No, he turns and he walks off.
Jay. I can make you a hand. It won't be anything crazy, and it would take quite a bit of energy. But
What do you mean you can make me a hand, grow it back?
not necessarily. But I can make one out of like stone or something that would last like 12 hours. It would take one of my higher spells, but
I'm good, thank you. I don't need an extra.
all right. Just thought I'd offer.
Thank you for the offer, but I'll make do.
So
Great.
Stanton is also there. He is your god, remember? And he's leaning against a rock, sharpening a dagger, just giving you space, but no, just in enough space to get towards Jay's side in 6 seconds.
All right. Jay will turn around and call out to Stanton. Stanton, do you know how to get to Glowing Chasm?
I don't really go that deep into the Mournland. I can follow the trails as far as they can take us, but looks like we're gonna need to go to Whitehearth first, and then from there I can make my way in that general direction. I can get you there though.
What's Whitehearth?
Whitehearth was it's a forgehold of the Cannith. It's the mage forgehold of Cannith when it was destroyed in the Mournland. It was the place where most of the Warforged were made, and yeah, it was Cannith's major quarry is there. It's where they built everything.
Charles, did we hear something about... We've been fixated on the whole Cannith and Mind Flayers thing. Is this where we think Mind Flayers might be?
Well, I'm not sure, but Kay is at the Glowing Chasm. We've seen her. We know that he's there trying to get the crystal, right?
Yes. He has
Yeah,
it.
So
he has the crystal, something about Cerberus or something.
yeah. So do you think that they've already left and made it to this other place?
Most probably. I just remember hearing something about White. You said Whitehearth is where Warforged were created?
Yeah, the Whitehearth is one of the great forgeholds for Cannith. And this is the place that was Cannith's, say, the capital of Cannith's power. And when the Mournland came, it destroyed all of pretty much the higher-ups of Cannith, and they perished in this forgehold in Whitehearth. And that's why Cannith is split into 3 factions now.
Alright, well then, we should be... Well, there might be Mind Flayers here. I heard that they took control of the production, so... Well, we need to kill some Mind Flayers anyway, so might as well.
Alright.
Yeah, so we can head there, and if we don't find them there, then we could go back to the original path.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm ready when you are.
I'm ready.
I'm down to head out. How about you, Zora?
Let's go. I'm just holding my right arm a little bit. If I to knock out. Roll joined.
All right. And as you walk out of these ruins of this city that you overheard was named Kalazart, Kalazart. That is, this is the name of the city that is laid in ruins around you. There is still some orcs and some goblins that are setting up sentries around here, and they salute you, and they almost have hold you guys in high esteem because you were the ones that let them through.
Yeah, it's like
the gates.
It's like a prophecy or something said
Yeah.
we would.
Ew.
And Stanton is following these signs, these blazes, down this winding path where the vines are moving and you're having to, like, every once in a while move your foot out of the way as it tries to trip you, and you hear owls or things creeping along in the darkness around you where you never feel comfortable. You always are darting to, like, a weapon on your side, or you stop thinking something's about to attack and maybe a wind blows around you. You have your masks on, your filters, your earplugs in. You have this almost claustrophobic feel to you where you have to be real close to the person in front of you. And on that note, can you guys tell me what your order is, your marching order here? I know Stanton is in the lead here.
I'm going to be second then.
Okay, so Zoroff, Stanton, Zoroff, who else?
Jay, are we including the others that are not here but here
No,
in the
because
state
the
of limbo?
fog surrounded those that are not here today, and they are.
How convenient.
Man,
How convenient.
love this fog. This mysterious.
man.
You didn't show up to the campaign fog.
Yo, it's great. Kurgan keeps on getting sucked up by the fog every time we get into forests like this. It's weird.
It's crazy.
It'll be, I guess, Jay will be next. Well, actually, Jay will make Charles go next because frickin' Jay can be stabbed from behind. He'll take it.
Alright.
He has the
Fine by
HP to
me.
survive it.
Okay, so we got Stanton, Zoroth, then Charles, then Jay. You're holding the rear, or
Yes.
Yep. Jay's holding the reel.
okay. So Zoroth, roll me a perception, please.
Oh dear. Oh, it's all investigation, so I think I'm fine. Perception.
Can we get a nat one for the homies,
No.
please? Please, it'd be a real fun. Aww.
Oh, nice.
I don't-
26.
I don't roll once.
Okay, so you see Stanton throw up his hands at like a stop and put his fingers to his lip and points to two fingers in the direction ahead.
Be quiet, or people. There's something ahead.
Maybe. What are you doing?
Jay will like squint in that direction. Can he see anything?
Nope.
Like what?
No, because it's so far up. You can only see with this fog. Remember, this fog is clouding 20 feet ahead, and now Stanton's well ahead of Zoroth. So only Zoroth can really see Stanton.
All right.
I just repeat the hands. I just repeat the hands when I saw, and walk up to Stanton.
Okay. And you can see with that perception, and now all of you guys can roll me a perception, please. Since I
Sure.
assume all of you guys are going to follow. Are those all right? Charles with that 13, not going to see it. Jay with a 20, you can see that there is. Think of a flickering flame, but through like dense fog. So you can tell there's flame flickering because it's not a steady light, but it's up ahead, and Stanton is saying there's two people are around this fire.
And hold up. And I'll pull my bat out and try to have him fly a little closer.
Okay. Roll
And
me,
see if they're people or if they're not
roll me a
people.
perception with your bat, please.
By the way, how far away are they? Right? How far away is this fire? Like 50-ish feet, 30-ish feet.
Probably 35, 40.
Copy.
Okay, so it has the same perception as me, but it has blind sight.
Hey, it can see through the fog.
Yeah, so I
Oh.
can see through the fog.
Okay, so you see through this bat, there is two Warforged. One is a larger Warforged who has this weapon, a gun, that has a little bit of light, a ring of white light around the front barrel, and he's sitting down by the fire, and there is a smaller Warforged, like a child Warforged, and this child Warforged is putting something into the fire.
Okay, so I'll just kind of murmur that it's two Warforged, a big one and a small one.
Warforged can't go crazy, right, Stanton?
They're people like us in certain ways. They have their own personalities. I don't think I've seen a crazy one, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I meant because of the fog, how we have to wear masks. They wouldn't go.
They don't breathe, but they might hear something. It's a good question. They don't breathe in the fog. I don't really know how this fog works. All I know is that when you breathe it in, it definitely causes you to hallucinate, but they don't breathe, so they're probably not hallucinating, but they might hear some things.
All right, I'll sneak up and I'll approach, and if they immediately attack on sight, I can run away fastest. But if they don't, then I'll motion you guys closer. Sound good?
I'm coming with you. I can't have the mark of death by himself.
Here, wait, I'll send the bat with him so that we can watch.
Okay. You're back.
I can't watch. I can't watch to the bat. It's the way.
Yeah,
Way.
Jay will keep Cammy with the homies back here.
Okay.
And Jay will approach with Stanton and Bat.
Okay, Stanton, just a little bit behind, just letting you lead. And you're not being subtle here, you're just walking right up.
Yeah, Jay's just walking right up. He's not trying to be hostile or trying to be sneaky.
Okay. And as soon as you get close enough, the larger of the Warforged rise up and says, "Freeze! Who goes there?"
Jay will stop moving and gesture with, like, he'll raise his stump of a hand in a high motion and say, "I go by Jay. You guys friendly?"
Are we friendly? It depends on who you are. My name is Cameron. Hello, Jay. You may come to the fire, but be known, we are wary of your kind.
People of flesh and blood, or
We do not take kindly to people who treat us bad, and those made of flesh and blood have treated us very badly.
can I bring my friends along? And Jay will gesture towards Stanton, which also gestures towards the others in the fog.
Keep your distance until we feel it is right, but you may join us by the fire.
Jay kind of thinks that is an affirmative, so Jay will gesture for the others to come over.
Yep. And the little child kind of Warforged stands up and kind of edges a little bit back a little bit.
And are you sure, Cameron? It'll be all right.
Yes, it'll be all right. Just be on your guard.
And you guys approach.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll approach.
Yep.
All right. What are you guys doing?
We're just fellow travelers. We mean you no harm. We, feels bad to say, but we have helped Warforged before. What's the one that's on our ship, Charles? I always forget his name.
Jones.
Jones, yes, him. We found him on an asteroid out there. And
Out your
helped him.
window?
So we don't mean you any harm. We just wish to. Do you happen to know
Wait,
where the glowing chasm is?
I do not know. We are headed to the Lord of Blades. Do you know of the Lord of Blades?
That vision at the end of last session, that's not some any of us
No.
saw, right?
No,
Cool.
that's just for
Then
players.
I have no idea who that is. Do you have a city that we can guide you towards?
It is Whitehurst. That is where the Lord of Blades calls those that are looking for a home for the Warforged.
So that was the little Warforged said that.
Well,
What's your name, kid?
And he kind of stands up tall.
My name is Eli, and I'm might look like a child, but I am probably one of the oldest Warforged created. I was a prototype for the rich who could not have children, but alas, they never created more than 10 of us. That's why I want to go to Whitehurst. That might be a place I could see others of mine. That is where I was created.
Well, we're not headed to Whitehurst. That's not our final destination. But according to my friend here, and Jay will motion to stand, that is a place we'll have to pass through in order to get to where we're going.
And he nods. Stan nods.
Well, we could always use some extra hands, even if you only have one.
That's a
And
good one.
yeah.
Thank you.
I feel like it's a little insensitive, but it's fine. And Jay will motion forwards along the path still. Are you staying here for any reason, or shall you join us as we continue?
We had a pet that just perished, and we decided to burn him rather than him to come back. It seems like flesh and blood that die here become undead.
What was your pet?
It was a cat. It was a stray. It reminded me of myself. I was a stray, cast aside.
Well, we don't want to interrupt your morning, but we are on a bit of a timeline. Y'all are welcome to join us.
Why don't you lead, and then we shall follow.
Sure. Just don't shoot us in the back.
Don't give us a reason.
Fair enough.
All right. So, you guys are going to continue on?
Yep.
Okay. And I want you all to roll me a perception, please. Everyone.
Okay.
Oh, Zoroth with a 20. Whoa.
dang
Ooh.
Hey, look at us. 30, 25, 20.
Whoa.
We're out here. Especially
Whoa.
for Charles.
Okay, well, Zoroth, you got a natural 20, so we will respect that. Zoroth, you feel, just before everybody else, the ground is beginning to rumble. Like, think of something exploded, but you're out of the shockwave distance, but you hear and kind of just feel it just a little bit from the ground.
Oh, something is on the ground. Something's on the ground. Something's happening.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have an encounter, and we're gonna have a D100, and the highest was gonna roll me a D100, and we're gonna roll. One is the worst, which is my best, and 100 will be for you guys. So come on, Zoroth, give me that
Well,
natural
D100.
one.
You definitely won't. It's basically impossible. I mean,
That's
who would
my
ever
job.
roll- Yeah, it's Charles' job.
I'm
You can't
sorry.
steal Charles' job.
24.
It's not a natural one.
Oh, it's not
Listen,
a natural one.
We're
Okay.
slowly getting better on these things,
Okay.
guys.
So you hear this vibration of the ground, and it's slowly getting bigger and louder, and all of a sudden the ground is starting to shake around you. Let's just roll for initiative right now to just go through what everybody wants to do. So why don't you guys roll me an initiative, please?
Okay.
I definitely don't see any issues with this. I'll roll perfectly.
Oh,
Hey, look at
Oh,
us
Jay.
rolling well. Look at us all rolling well.
Whoa! All right, who has the higher dex?
I have
You.
the higher dex. He has the higher initiative bonus.
What do you guys want to do?
Dex. I think it's usually Dex.
It's a homebrew rule anyway, so
It's up to you guys. I'll let you just... Actually, what I'll do
You go
is I'll
first.
let you both at that time decide who wants to go first.
copy.
Okay.
You work it all out. Okay? So...
Sanson goes last, like NPCs do.
Okay, yeah. So, Zoroth, what are you doing?
Doing traveling, so I'm going to make sure I'm not standing next to anyone, just in case it goes after me.
Yeah, let me move my guys here. These guys are following behind. All right, like that. Okay, so
I'm going to be standing like a little bit to the side now. I'm going
Okay.
to move a bit to the side just so I'm not next to anybody directly.
yep. Okay,
And I am going to give Bardic Inspiration. The first one of the campaign.
nice.
Hey,
To Mr. Goliath, because he needs a hand.
Oh no.
all right. I hate you all.
You make it so easy.
Oh, by the way, you can do several things because I am a special person.
If I lose it, do I keep it? That sentence made more sense in my head. I don't know which subclass you are. There's a subclass that allows it, so if I fail using Bardic Inspiration, I keep it.
Ooh. I don't know.
Sub a motive. Okay, yeah, got it.
For the potential, just feel like I'm using the appearing next to you.
Nice. I'm granting a character with Bardic die.
So if you just use an attack roll, you have this extra.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And so Zoroth does that. What does it look like when you do Bardic Inspiration?
It's just like Bardic Inspiration is basically just like a a quick riff on the
And it's like electric guitar now.
Yeah.
Nice. Charles and Jay, what are you guys doing? You guys go at the same time.
I think Charles should go first because he's like more intelligent and goes, okay, yeah. People are saying as soon as I hear the bad voice, all right, time to act. So I think Charles should go first.
Okay. Fine. I'll take a step forward so that we're not all in a line. And so we heard a rumbling, and then our combat spidey senses went off.
Yeah, because it's getting louder, and now the ground is really starting to shake, like boom, 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 and now something's getting closer, whatever it is.
That makes some sort of like arcana or history check to try and figure out what might be coming.
That would be. What are you looking for if you're going to do Arcana? So you're kind of feeling for the weaves of Arcana around you. That's what that would be. History would be kind of like looking at. I don't think history would be here. It'd be more like perception would probably be your best bet.
Well, then I'll do arcana.
Okay,
Try and figure out a
got it. Go for it.
sense
Roll.
and see what might be there. Come on, there's the nat one.
There it is.
Hey, for the homie.
Whatever you're trying to figure it out is not working. You just can't concentrate. The weaves, the fog. There's a lot going on. Can't figure it out.
Yeah. All right, cool. Then I'm good.
Jay?
Jay will.
Gonna come in.
Jay is gonna stand. Ooh, I feel like I'm playing tic-tac-toe with all these crosses. Jay will move back here and will use his action to dodge,
Got it.
and then like end his turn.
Okay, so that's a rocky outcrop. loose gravel. Give me a simple dexterity check looking for 12.
Oh, you know it, you love it. Don't say I fail yet.
Ooh,
All right, we're
close.
good. We're fine.
You
We're
don't
fine.
fail
A little slippage, but you make it up there. And my Warforged are they're feeling it too. They're going that way, and Stanton is right there. Okay. And now you see that Zoroth, you really see there is a dark movement, a shadow up ahead, right around in this area. Very tall. All right. And we're going back to the top. Big, huge, shadowy shape. You're looking up.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have anything in my inventory currently that I can use? Do I even have some coins? So I want to use this. This was the thing I was saving for. Let's see. Inventory. Actually, I don't have any coins. Actually, I'm going to use my card. Put the card, throw the card, quarter staff on the ground, and I'm going to use animating performance.
Oh, what's this do?
Let's see. As an action, you can target a large or smaller non-magical item you can see within 30 feet of you, and animate it. Animate item is visible. Well, I'm just going to control-secret over here.
Okay.
Better than me for me to say it with my Dutch accent.
There you go. As an action, you can target a large or small non-magical item that you can see. The animate item uses the dancing item stat block. So do you have that up?
I do.
Okay. All right. So this is a coin that you have on the ground?
No. It's my quarterstaff.
Oh, your quarterstaff. Okay, so your quarterstaff, you throw it on the ground, and now it's animated. Now it's flying around you, right?
You know, like the broom from Balloon Beast, especially like that.
Oh, sweet. That's awesome, man. All right, cool. All right, and you have that ready to go. All right?
Yes. And it's under my turn, so I can make it move, I believe.
Yep. So where do you want to move it?
Well, I wanted to move here. I'm just going to do this. It's this square is the item.
Okay. Nice. Okay.
This square is the item. I'm going to move it like around here-ish, where it's within 10 feet of everyone.
Got it.
Well, except me. I can move.
There you go.
I see the small thing, so I'm going to move.
Where are you moving?
Back. I'm going to move over here.
All right. Okay. And Jay and Charles, what are you doing?
Oh, by the way, you get 10 extra feet of movement down because if it's near you.
Me?
Everybody.
Oh, freaking! I get 60 feet of movement speed. Oh, yo, we out here.
Yeah, go ahead, Jay. I'll let you go first this time.
I can get even lower if I want to, but.
Did Zorath point out that there might be something over here?
I have there's something over there. There's something over there.
Welcome back. Jay can see Jack and Diddley, but he'll. Oh no. Yeah, that he'll spend 25 feet. Just you. Can he see anything? Anything smooth?
No, not from. Just this large shadow is looming up ahead a little bit.
Yeah, Jay is going to take the dodge action. Cause boy, Jay's not going to run out into this ghost fog. That sounds like an awful idea.
Okay, Charles.
Well, now he's not going to run out into the ghost fog. Jay was making fun of that. So it's just up here, right?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yep.
and just marching towards us?
Not really sure. There's something loud and in that direction.
Well, I'll take another step aside.
All right.
And I'll just hold a ray of frost. The frost kind of trickles down my arm, and I just like close a fist and keep it by my side in
All right,
case something attacks.
Okay. I was wondering what trigger you wanted, but okay, no problem. All right, Stanton is moving right here next to Jay. The Warforged are going to kind of move. Let's move this one here and this one there. That looks good. And in walks in this giant. He is wielding a greatsword, and something's weird about this giant. It's got these black flames that are emanating from the eyes and whisking out. When he breathes, smoke is coming from his nostrils. He's not looking at you first, but then looks down and sees you, and he says, "Ooh, this one looks mean. Me hit." And is going to take a great sword swing at you, Jay.
Disadvantage.
Okay, disadvantage.
Because I am
A
dodging.
20 and a 20, so 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yes, I will use my reaction and friggin' lessen that damage.
Okay, it gets 2 attacks here. So what are you lessening that by?
A total of 5. Solid.
All right, so 19, 19 damage as this giant greatsword comes down and smashes right into you. You stone endurance, and you just feel like the stone of your, let's say your arm lifts up to try to block it, and the stones shatter from it, and he's coming back down again with his greatsword. An 18 and a 30. So 18?
The 18 misses, just
Nice.
barely.
So how do you block that?
So Jay attempts to shrug off the attack, and then he just barely misses because his hand is out, but it's his arm with a stump, so it would have hit his normal hand, but the hand's already gone, so it misses as he dodges backwards.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, and it is.
I go ahead and release that ray of frost.
Oh yeah, certainly. Go for it.
23.
23. Nice. That hits.
All right. 4 damage.
Oh,
And it loses 10 feet of speed.
Do you want to make
you're
this
welcome,
lethal?
everybody.
All right. So the frost damage. Actually, give me a perception.
Ooh, there it is.
Okay. Yeah. You see that it actually did more damage than you thought it did.
Okay. Use cold if you got it.
Yep.
Shout out.
And back to the top. Zora, what's up?
The only damaging spell I have, I can see it's a fire giant. It's made on fire.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that.
Is there anything? Is there anything else coming towards us except for this giant?
Perception.
There we go, better roll.
There's so much going on right now with this giant slamming into Jay and a ray of frost. It's hard for you to tell with that roll. A 14.
You know what? I'm going to help a resident barbarian. I'm going to cast haste on him.
You mean the monk?
For angry guy. There we
Yep.
go.
There you go. Okay, haste. There you go.
Oh,
Nice. It's concentration, remember. Okay.
yeah.
How fast can Jay go?
Exactly.
Jay
Oh,
friggin'
and because of the and on my action,
Yeah.
at the end of my turn, I can make this thing move.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make it move like right over here.
Okay.
So it's gonna give. Okay. It's gonna give him minus 10 feet movement.
Ooh.
And everybody, yeah. It's if you look up,
Yeah.
I can either decrease it or up it by 10.
That's awesome.
And also, it takes automatically does the dodge action whenever I don't command it to do anything else.
All right. And
I still have a bonus action, don't I?
yep. Jay and Charles, you're coming up.
Bonus action, I'm going to put a bardic inspiration on him.
All right. Jay would like to go first, if you don't mind, Charles.
I think that just like you're basically like vibrating right now.
Yeah, just Jay can now go just a short 480 feet in one turn.
I'm
If
thinking,
he wanted to.
I think a con save's coming up in my future here.
Just maybe. All right.
Go for it.
Quick question: does this guy have any poison immunity stuff? Because I'm about to be hitting with a poison weapon, so which adds damage. So
You
if he
don't know
doesn't,
that. I'm not gonna
Alright.
give you that.
all right. Sure. Okay. So I don't believe this will change anything, but all right. Stab with a dagger, 16 to hit.
It's wearing this plate armor, and it does not. It
Bardic
goes,
inspiration.
As fun as that.
Oh, yeah.
Shay will not use the bardic inspiration yet. Jay is going to make another attack.
That hits.
21 to hit.
that hits.
10 piercing, 8 poison.
Okay.
Stunning strike.
Okay, here goes. I knew my con save was. Here goes my con. 15?
Christ, that might be just it, or it might be one under. Give me a sec. Key save is 16. It fails.
Son of a bitch!
Oh no! All right. Bonus action, flurry of blows. I hope you don't mind that.
I
wait.
used action too, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I still
you have
got
your
my.
haste back.
Yeah, but I'm gonna make as many attacks as I can.
Yeah, here we go.
28 to hit.
That hits.
So 6 bludgeoning. Then we got 24 to hit for 7 bludgeoning.
Yup.
Then a hasted action, 29 to
That
hit.
hits.
For 13 damage, 9
Damn.
piercing, 2 or 4 poison. Would you
Yeah.
like me to add that all together?
You go for it, and then describe after what the hell just happened.
So 18 plus 13, that's 31, plus 9 is 40, 44 total damage as Jay begins to blur
Man.
and vibrate in place, and then and begins to just move faster than the eye can see, and just begins kicking and tearing at this guy with his dagger.
Wow.
I am speed.
Yeah, he is speed. And yeah, Jay's gonna end his turn. This guy is stunned until
Yeah.
the end of my next turn, I believe.
All right. And Charles, what are you doing here?
And I will be right back.
Watching Jay freeze this guy, Charles will. You see the frost beginning to grow on his arm, and then
Yeah.
he'll change his mind and reach into his bag and pull out this rune stone, and it kind of like has this like petrified tentacle on the end, and he'll slam it into the ground, and the ground will rumble towards the giant, and black tentacles will
Nice.
pop
Yeah.
out, and it automatically fails the dex save.
Yeah. Because he's
So
still.
it is, yeah. So now he's restrained also, and takes 12 bludgeoning damage,
Nice.
and a 10-foot or a 20-foot square now around the giant. these tentacles are just
Yeah. And
forming.
Jay's gonna need that roll, right?
No, I was gonna do it so that the giant's like right on the edge.
Okay, we'll do. Or just after he lands, you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds smart. Okay. And any movement you want to do here?
Yeah, actually, I'll move right here to get a clearer shot on it.
Let me reveal stuff around you. Boom. All right. And that would be my guy, Stanton. You see he like disappears for a second and then right behind runs up the back of this giant and just stabs him right in the spine and kind of pulls down with his knife, rolls back, rolls under his out of the way, just leaps so he doesn't land in the tentacles on the ground and goes, I'm gonna move him, and lands right here. And the Warforged move up here, and they both take their guns out and firing these laser blasts that are just blasting into this giant. And this giant is not looking good right now. But then out of the air, you feel a rustling like somebody's blowing a fan, or like wings flapping, and the ground is moving, and I need everyone to roll me.
Hey, how about you don't? Have you thought about not? Hey, I mean, like you could just not like do that.
So I need dexterity, Constitution saving throws, please.
All right.
Take
Frickin' Jay's
nice with a
fine.
natural 20.
Oh, and I'm not playing my
yeah.
sorcerer. I don't have +1.
Is that hitting everyone?
Everyone.
Does that hits the giant too?
Yes,
Then, right?
and the giant. All right.
It doesn't automatically fail con saves.
It does not. It only automatically feels strength and depth.
All right. So what is it? 10d8. So 18 and 21. So
18,
39.
39.
39 cold. So this blast of cold just right down the middle, right through the giant. Like almost the giant was the target almost. And just whoosh, a spray of cold air rushes down to this young
Oh shit.
ice dragon comes down. What's up?
I also need to make a save for
Yeah, this is why I don't like haste. Haste is pretty cool.
No.
Man.
I did not mean the haste. Actually, I meant for my dancing style.
That and your concentration, please.
Yeah, concentration. Here's my con save. You know what? I can just admit not to make it. You're in the
Nope.
far now.
Yeah.
I don't.
And
Wait. Who failed? Charles. You have a what's it called again? A
Bardic inspiration.
I
Bardic
do.
inspiration. D10.
But I'm just gonna use absorb elements instead.
Okay.
Yeah, Jay's fine because he's a Goliath and he succeeded, so he took a whole 9 points of damage from that.
Let's do the game with Bardic.
I'm using absorb elements. I don't know why it rolled.
It rolls because you can add a d6 to your damage whenever you make if you're gonna make a melee attack soon.
That's my thing.
So when the cold hits, some of the tattoos just like instinctively light up like the same color of the frost and absorb some of it.
Nice.
So I
I've
will take.
never used it. So hit points. It should be.
And Zoroth, what did your animating performance do here?
Yeah, nat 1.
Yeah, but what did it? What did
Mine's
it do?
39. It also needs to make it safe, doesn't it?
Okay.
Damage immunity, poison psychic, condition. Okay. Mine's 39. Confirm. It's still standing.
Okay. It is Zora. What are you doing?
Ow.
Yeah, right?
Did I see where the dragon is?
It flew like north. It flew, and you don't know where.
It's freaking like doing strafing runs.
Exactly.
The hell is this?
Exactly.
Oh wait, sorry. The giant takes another 3d6 damage on his turn.
Ooh, go ahead.
Another 8.
Okay.
Oh, yo, the giant also takes all that cold damage if you
I
didn't
know.
put that
Oh yeah,
down.
I did it. It's not. He's not, and it's cold, so it's really hurting. Okay, he is bleeding from what Jay did, and now this coldness is like all over him. He's wrapped up in these tentacles. He's being destroyed here. What's going on?
Oh, I have my action now. Okay, yeah, let's see. Action. I don't have for fireball because I can't use it yet. You know what? I am going to heal.
Okay.
I can do that. I'm going to cast a 5th level spell called Mass Cure Wounds.
Hey.
And this happens. I'll gain.
Dang.
20. Damn. How's it look? What do you do when you cast this?
Like, it was the guitar, it's like, boom, what the... That
Yeah.
doesn't work like that. I haven't really thought about this.
Nice.
It's like it's a wave of healing, so...
Yeah. Well, this is what I do. I make you describe everything.
Yo, describe it. You're cool. Act like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, I took a lot of cold damage. I know I'm cool.
Yeah, we made
Literally.
everything nice and cool here. Hey, Jay's almost at full HP now. Pog.
Yeah, I
no
am
kidding,
back
man.
at full.
Look at you.
Oh,
man.
This fight's easy as, DM.
I know. Jesus. This is a 1,000 cuts. This is how I roll.
I can't do much else.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bonus action
Yo.
to make to make the brew attack the giant. Not the brew, the quarterstaff.
Yep.
Because I can make.
Yeah.
I can do that.
Do it.
Hits. My weapon attack. Your spell attack modifier. It's a spell attack modifier. Let's say that. +5. 120 +5. That does not hit.
No. 8. Definitely. It like clangs off of his plate armor.
I tried.
Yeah, he tried. Like a gong. Dong.
Yes, and I need to put Sunny health back on him.
All right. And that would be Charles and Jay. What do you guys want to do?
I'll go before you, Jay, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you can go before me. You know what? You can. I think
Okay.
Jay's a little stuck right now.
So stunned, they have advantage. So
Yeah,
this guy's
yeah.
looking pretty dang hurt, right?
Yeah, he
So I'll
looks
just
very hurt.
Please tell me you have
frost will just-
disintegrate.
no. The frost will just trickle down, and I'll shoot another ray of frost at advantage. Just nice and easy. Don't use any big stuff. I'm the little guy. I'm gonna see if we could get the nat 20.
27 hits. 23 also hits.
So just another 9 damage.
Okay. All
But
right.
it's vulnerable too.
Yo, yeah. Yo.
And
Yeah.
then I don't think it takes the tentacle damage on my turn. I think it's
Probably
on its turn.
not.
But it was stoned, right?
On the end of his turn, I think, right? Or the beginning?
Yeah. At the start of its turn.
Okay, start. Okay.
Does not mean I have advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah, I need to reroll that on the 20 then.
Yeah, go for it.
And it's still. This is Evard's Black Tentacles he cast?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll still.
Does not hit it either.
No, does not hit.
You'll still have advantage because it's restrained, I believe.
Yep.
Okay, Jay's turn starts. Jay's
Yes,
turn
go,
ends.
Jay.
It is no longer stunned.
Nice. Yay! Your turn.
Yay! Jay can't. Who's after Jay? Because Jay was hasted and then haste wore off, so he loses his turn.
Oh. Burr, burr.
Wah, wah.
Okay, so it's his turn.
is his turn.
All right, he's going after Jay. Jay just pummeled him.
He has disadvantage on this attack roll because he's restrained.
All right, so
And
disadvantage.
he needs a strength or dex check.
Oh yeah, strength.
He has to
break
use
the restraint.
action in order to get out.
All
He has
right,
to use
he
his
has
action.
2 actions, so he'll lose one of his actions. Here's his strength, 23.
Oh yeah.
All right. And he's 1 great sword attack at you, Jay. 27. Disadvantage,
27.
right? Did you say disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
All right, so one more roll here. And a 13! You son of a gun!
13 misses.
Damn it! Okay,
And 14 bludgeoning damage from this.
and yeah, that's what he had left. So, how did these tentacles take care of this guy?
So as he goes to swing at Jay, the tentacles just grab him, and it kind of looks like the vines on that body that we saw before.
Yeah.
And they just tear him and bring him down, and like you hear some bones snapping and stuff, and he just kind of disappears into this wreathing mass of darkness.
Ooh, that is sick. And you also hear rumblings of many more of these things somewhere in the distance.
Still an initiative, or
Could be. It depends what you guys want to do here.
Yeah, I don't think, I mean, like, it would be, how big's this giant sword?
Let's see, a thing probably about 10 feet.
So, Jay probably can't use that weapon, but
You can pick it up, but
he has,
it's not
he'll pick it
functional.
up just for Kurgan to have as a trophy.
This thing is going to encumber you.
But-
It's,
Question: does this count as a huge item?
yes.
I can animate performance it.
How much does this weigh? Like 200 pounds?
Probably 250. It's solidly
Yo,
made.
because of my giant ability, because it's giant strength or whatever, that doesn't encumber me.
Oh,
Yes.
nice. All right, there
Yes.
you go. Yeah.
Just
but once you give
under
it to
like
Kieran,
30,
once you
yeah,
give it-
30 more pounds and I'll be like toast. But just barely. We out here.
Yeah,
And
give it to
I'll
Kieran when he
add
falls
I'll
over.
add giant greatsword to my inventory.
Oh my god. So what do you guys want to do? You do hear more rumblings. Like, not sure if it's coming in your direction, but
does it seem to be in the direction that we were heading?
yes, yeah. It seems like somewhat in that direction. Stanton
y'all-
says, I don't think we should be sticking around here, guys. We should be
Either of you guys, any of you guys, and Jay
dropped
talks
me
to everyone, including Warforged and Stanton, have ways to make us invisible or hard to spot.
I mean, I could make a couple of us invisible.
Jay will put his hood up and Cloak of Elvenkind.
okay.
Because you don't need to make me invisible.
And the Warforged say, I'm sorry, I do not have that ability, but we are good at hiding.
Well, if I absolutely have to, I can make 4 of us invisible.
Charles, make yourself and Zoroth invisible.
I can make myself invisible too.
Muffin, just
Great.
make yourself invisible and we'll try and get out of here. Yeah, and it's time to go sicko stealth mode and start sneaking around and hiding from fire giants. 'Cause
Yeah.
we
Okay.
can't fight a whole bunch of them at once.
So we'll end this episode right here as you guys start slipping into the fog, like hiding and being very careful. As you hear screeching of a dragon and shouting from these giants as this battle is commencing around you between several, you can make out several of these giants several of these dragons versus what you can probably make out roughly between 10 to 20 of these giants are battling somewhere close by as you're winding just off the beaten path towards White Hearth. And I'm going to leave off with, you see the camera pans to Kay, who has the heart of Sybaris in his hands. And there's bodies, charred bodies all around him. This crystalline wall is beginning to have cracks around it. And around the crystalline wall are these mutated shapes of what look to be mind flayers, but are in these egg forms. Sort of like the movie Aliens, where the eggs are on the ground with slime all around it. And he holds up this heart of Sybaris, and with great arcane focus says an arcane word, and power shoots out of this crystal towards the wall, and the wall shatters. And that's where we'll leave you guys off tonight.